Hello! Today's video is an anime journal with me for Maoujou de Oyasumi and Akudama Drive. I know this video is about a month late, but I still wanted to do it, so let's go talk about some anime. Maoujou de Oyasumi is about how the Demon King captures the human princess and imprisons her in the demon castle. It is now up to the heroes to save her, or so it's supposed to go. That traditional trope lasts for about 10 minutes in the first episode, as we soon find out that the princess doesn't need saving. No, it's not because she can save herself, although let's be real, she can escape whenever she wants, but because she doesn't feel the need to leave. Her only goal is to sleep well every night, and she pays the hero no mind as she goes about stealing things and killing demons in order to obtain her ideal bed, pillow, blanket, etc. It's a very comedic, cute anime that instantly puts a smile on your face, but personally, what I like the most about it is how it mocks both the usual fairy tale trope of a princess in need of saving, and the feminist trope of her saving herself. It does the former by making the hero very incompetent, as demonstrated by his terrible sense of direction, because he never makes it to the demon castle since he keeps getting lost. The princess also doesn't like him very much, and she doesn't seem to care about him at all. As for the latter, the anime seems to be feminist by showing that the princess can kill demons, sneak out of her cell daily, and even bypass all the guards and traps to make her way out of the castle. Despite that, at times she seems quite stupid, like when she ignores the danger sign and falls asleep on poison mushrooms, or when she gets shocked by the electric dragon because she thought she could use it for electrotherapy. In both of these cases, she dies, making the demons report worryingly that she is dying once a week. It's hard to conclude whether she's being portrayed as a clever, capable girl or a complete airhead. Combined with the comedic elements of the anime, it ends up as a lighthearted mockery of both the typical fairy tale princess trope and the feminist trope. And I love it! They're trolling us so hard. Anyway, I know I mentioned how the princess dies repeatedly. That's possible because everyone can be revived at the church, so it doesn't matter how many times she dies or how many demons she kills. There's nothing at stake, which adds to the light humor that colors our cute characters. Finally, the last thing I want to mention is how the conflict between demons and humans is portrayed. Humans and demons are enemies, and as such, people are terrified of the demons. However, the princess makes it quite clear as she interacts with them that the demons are actually nice creatures. She could be the start of building a peaceful relationship and ending the hatred between the two races. Akudama Drive is a futuristic sci-fi action anime set in Kansai, Japan. It has interesting characters without names, instead they're referred to as brawler, hacker, doctor, swindler, hoodlum, and some other terms. The people I just listed are Akudama, or criminals. There are executioners who are permitted to kill Akudama with serious charges. The story goes that these two children will pay billions of yen to the Akudama in order to be taken to a secret place underground. The Akudama work as bodyguards for the children. As you might guess, we get a lot of really entertaining action from this setup, and it's a blast to watch. Also, the story concludes within one season, although there's a sort of cliffhanger depending on how you see it. I still think that there was a good sense of closure. I want to talk about the ending, but as there are spoilers, I will leave it for the end of the video. Anyway, other than the action and the ending, I liked the character writing, the world building, and the political structures in the story. Let's start with the character writing. I think the personalities of each character was expressed very well. We have a kind girl with good morals as our main character, the swindler. The first person she meets is the courier, who is cold and all serious. They're joined by an arrogant doctor whose goal is to control everyone's lives. As she put it, they'll live when I say live, and die when I say die. Then we have a psychopath serial killer who murmurs about his hallucinations of a red halo and other beautiful red things. The list goes on. Anyway, I like how the relationships were built. The serial killer takes a liking to the swindler because he thinks she's beautiful. But what else did he say was beautiful? The color red? Yeah, if you want to find out how that craziness ends, go watch the anime. Next, there's the doctor's attitude towards the swindler. The doctor says she isn't fooled by the swindler's fake kindness. There's some dramatic irony here because we know that the swindler isn't faking the innocence at all. Finally, the best part is probably the relationship between the courier and the swindler, as those two seem to have a special connection. I like how they keep it vague though. Of course, there are a bunch of other character backgrounds and personalities that are woven together really well in this story. I especially like the development for the hoodlum, but let's not get into that. I wanted to talk about the world building. Most of the information that we get comes from Usagi-chan and Same-kun. Basically, a cartoon rabbit and cartoon shark talk to us in a childish way, explaining their history and culture, much the same way that Dora the Explorer might do so. The thing is, though, because they do it this way, it feels creepy and out of place, like we're being brainwashed. It's very unsettling, and they do that on purpose. Next, let's talk about the political and power structure. This is revealed through the executioners and their interactions with the police mostly. The police have the power to decide who the criminals are, and the executioners have the power to kill them. Despite how it seems, the power is not split evenly because the executioner's boss has complete control over the police chief. This means they can pretty much kill whoever they want, which makes them similar to the very criminals that they execute. To finish it off, I want to talk about how much I liked the ending, or more so, how it was done. If you do not want to hear the spoilers, please skip to the end of the video. Simply put, they killed off all our main characters, the Akudama, in order to let the two kids live. What I liked was how each death fit the character very well. The brawler died in a death fight he enjoyed. The hacker died while hacking. The doctor got trampled to death. Serves her right. Swindler killed the serial killer because he was trying to kill her. Again, serves him right. Hoodlum tried to be brave for the first time, but sadly he's no match for the doctor who slit his throat. And the swindler and courier died protecting the kids. Both of them had brutal deaths with explosions and sprays of blood, yet they passed on with peaceful smiles on their faces. If they could choose, this was the best way to die. With the swindler and courier dying last and the kids making it to safety, the ending is oddly serene. It creates a nice contrast to the fast-paced action, and it brings a sense of closure to the story. Overall, I really enjoyed both anime in the fall 2020 season. By the way, I also watched Jujutsu Kaisen Magatsubo Heitsus and Attack on Titan the final season. For next season, I'll be watching Horimiya, ReZero, Jujutsu Kaisen, Attack on Titan, The Promised Neverland, and probably Dr. Stone, Cells at Work, and That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime. Let's see if there's more to journal about at the end of all that. For now, thank you for watching. Bye!